So you will see people walking in dimensions and callings. If God has given you an assignment, for instance, to build one of the best Christian institutions available, and you are careless with that assignment, and there is someone who is faithful in what he's doing and saying, Lord, my heart is still open. Whatever you want to do with me, please do. God will take that bishopric and come and give a faithful person. Because God will not allow the children who have been mandated to be raised by your obedience to suffer because of your disobedience. He loves you, but he will take your bishopric and give another. One of the scariest things that can happen to a man is to be alive, but not in God's program. Especially if you were once there. It's a different thing that you were not serious initially, but that you were once in God's program, and then because of complacency. Can I tell you, God loves you, but in his program, no man is indispensable. Because to every mandate, listen please, to every mandate, there are destinies connected to it. That means obedience is of essence. Every time you obey God, there are people and nations and individuals that benefit from it. And every time you reject your mandate and allow indefinitely delay God's program, he loves you, but he loves those who should be saved by your obedience. He will transfer that one talent to someone else. So you are going to see people go for a retreat summoned by God himself, and God will say, you have been faithful. You were just supposed to start with one local assembly, but there is somebody who was supposed to be an apostle over certain territories. He has indefinitely been careless and unfaithful, playing with the intelligence of heaven. And right now, from his ministry, 5 prophets, 5 apostles, 5 businessmen should have arisen. This is 10 years. He's still playing. I love him and I hope he repents. But for now, those prophets and apostles, they are still crying in the spirit because there is a mandate upon them. Can you take this task? And you will see a man, an ordinary pastor, suddenly you will see the certain expressions of graces upon him. You will see men begin certain assignments that but we were with you 20 years ago. You never told us this was part of the program. And the man will say, I went to God, and God said, start crusades now in this city. For the next 3 years, keep visiting this city to do crusades. Some evangelist was disobedient somewhere. And because there is a family that must be saved,